Hey guys, how are you this morning? Welcome. Let's see, what are we doing today? Upper body. We're doing a heavy body strength day. So you're gonna need a few things for class this morning. The main thing you're really gonna need is a large variety of dumbbells. So I need you to get lots of options as far as weight goes, from light to heavy. All right, so start piling them all around you. I've got 5s all the way up to 15s. Okay, we're gonna do like a full upper body strength day, lots of different stuff. I need you to have lots of different options as far as weight goes. Then you're gonna need something to sit down on. We're just gonna use it for a few moves, to have a seat. I've got a chair kind of off to the side. I'll probably move in here in just a minute. And then you need to give yourself a loop band setup like I've got here. We've done this in the past. There's lots of really effective, awesome moves you can do with this setup. So here's what I need you to do. You're gonna need 2 it to. Now I'm standing in the middle of my gym. If you're working out in an area that you have something else solid that you can anchor your loop bands to, anchor them to whatever you want. Word of caution, anchor them to something that is absolutely not gonna move. Okay, so if you have to stack on a whole bunch of heavy weights to do it, do it. So get that set up. I'm using my 2 lightest loop bands because I want you to have some flexibility and some stretch. So take a second to get that set up. I'm gonna show you really quickly as you're doing that. I think most of you know how to do this by now, but grab all your weights, get that loop band set up going, and make sure you've got something to sit down. But to combine your 2 loop bands, I'm using my 2 stretchiest ones, so the 2 lightest weight loop bands is what I got. You're gonna take 2, right? Just stick them like that. There you go. So then you got a big one, okay? And then whatever you're gonna anchor it to, get that set up. If you don't have 2 loop bands, you can give this stuff a try with 1. And we are gonna get started. All right. I'm ridiculously sore. My abs are so sore. Is anybody else like dying? I could not sit up the last couple days. I'm like, every time I have to sit up. So that core work was good. Tessa, it's good to see you. Courtney, Jody, happy Friday. And then those of you that don't have time to check in because you're gathering all your stuff, or that just don't want it, welcome as well. Jody, yes, your abs are sore. Oh, I usually don't do a full ab day. And so, again, it's great to mix stuff up sometimes. So that, I'm feeling it too. Okay, let's get going. First, grab some weights. You're like, which ones? Something kind of light. So I'm gonna start out with my 8-pound dumbbells. I may even go down in weight. We're gonna get everything warmed up. We're gonna do some high repetitions here. So most of us will be working with a little bit of lighter weight to begin with. So 8s, 5s. If you normally lift a lot heavier than I do, then you know that by now and you can grab something heavier to start out with, okay? All right, we are going to do side raises, and we're going to go in a full circle with our grip. So start out with your palms facing straight ahead, and you're just gonna give me a T raise in this position. I'm gonna change up my weights a lot today. I'm gonna feel stuff out and see how I feel. I am your guide for class. I am not the rule. You set the rules, okay? So if you need a heavier weight, get it. If you need a lighter weight, get it. In fact, most of you have been working out with me for a long time. You are really smart, fit people. You don't even have to pay attention to what I pick up at all. You can just grab what you need, all right? So right now I've got 8s. It may change. I might go down. I might go up. I'll let you know when I do, but you can do it when you need. We've got 8 right here. 7. I want you to challenge yourself today. 5 and 4, 3, 2, last one. Now we're just gonna change that grip subtly so palms are down. Same move. This is a heavy strength day, so make sure you've got some heavy options. We will get there. You've got 8, 7, 6, and 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and 1. I'm going to change that grip one more time, palms back, all right? Here we go. Now this is where I'm going to have to drop it down. I can't even get those weights up in that position. Keep going if you're cool with what you got. Make a quick switch if you're not. Here we go. One of my favorite T-raise variations right now is this. Set up, palms back. Oh, it burns. All right, we've got 8, 7, and 6, 4, 3. I'm starting to yell already. Oh, it's gonna be a long day. Turn your sound down. 2 more. 2, last one. We're gonna work our way back. So palms down, here we go. So you can switch, if you need to go back to a higher weight, we've done a lot of reps. So those shoulders are gonna be on fire. Choose your weight wisely. If you can't raise your arms at all, go down in weight, and you can even do this with no weight, all right? 8, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then we have to make it back to that start position. Palms are forward, all right? Last set here. Mix up your weights as you need. We've got 8, 7, oh, I'm feeling the burn. 6, 5, 3, 2. Now I want you to hold your weights out to the sides. We're gonna bring them forward and out. Just for 4, 3, 2, last one, 1. Bring them down, straight up in front, up, okay? I'll remind you a bunch during this set. You do not need very heavy weight, but you do need heavy enough that you're feeling it. Don't be afraid to switch it up. You can go back and forth from 8s and 5s, 3s, no weight, switch it up. So if you get to a part that you're like, oh, the front of my shoulders are so strong, I need heavier weight, bend down and pick it up, all right? Okay, you've got 8, 7, and 6. We're gonna flow through just a few more. Hang in there with me. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, bend to 90. Push, push, just like that. Try to keep those elbows lined up. You can set one weight down if it's too much. We're gonna go with 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Oh, my shoulders are on fire. There we go. We're done. Now, come on now. All right. Bicep curls. I want you to go light for this one. You'll see why in a second. So again, I'm going to start out with my 8s. We'll see how it goes. We're going to curl up with our palms up and down with our palms down. Okay? Follow along. Here we go. Up, turn down, bring it down. Now, range of motion, I know I talk about this, everyone's body is a little different, so don't hurt yourself, all right? Turn those weights down, okay? I want you to control, control, control. Once you start to get the feel of this, all right, here we go. 15. We're friends here, we're working out as friends. It's low key, make it work for you. You showed up, you already won. You're here. 12. And 11. 10, we're gonna do a lot of biceps today. We're a little light on the bicep work earlier on in the week. 8. 7. Are you too light? We only have 6 more. Do you need something heavier? Grab it. 5. 4. 3. 2. Last one. And hold it just like this. Now we're just gonna keep this reverse grip, okay? Just the curl with the reverse grip. Here we go. Up. Now, you guys will notice with me, it's kind of up and out. That's just the angle that I can get my arms to, okay? So turn those palms down. Range of motion, how flexible you are, how sore you are today is all gonna play a role. So give me that curl, kind of in a position that works for you. We are gonna do 12 more. Your biceps should be feeling it by 12, so check your weights. Here we go. 12, 11, 10, 8, 7, 6, and 5, 4, 3. Last one. 1. Nice job. Set those weights down and we're gonna grab our chair. Now I kind of stuck mine out of the way, so I'm gonna take a second here and get it over here. We're gonna be using this for the next few lifts, and then you can get it out of the way again if you have a movable chair. We're gonna start with just a static one-arm tricep extension. I want you to start going heavy. Triceps are a small muscle group, so most people can do a little less in the tricep extension. This is what I'm gonna have you doing, than in, say, a curl or a row. So I'm gonna go with an 8. That, I think, is gonna be heavy for me on this one, but I can always switch, right? All right, one arm, bring that elbow up. Here we go. Straighten. I want you to start to get used to this movement and feel your tricep contract. So, straighten that arm. We're gonna do 15. You should be burning by 15. Switch up your weight if you need something different. Here we go. 15. 14. 12. 11. Really straighten that arm. Squeeze that tricep. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Last one. Now, I want you to relax for just a second. We're going to do a tricep burnout in this position. I'm going to step it down to a 5. because you're gonna have your palm up, we're gonna do a whole bunch of tiny raises, just like that. You can stick with the weight you had, but you need to be able to straighten your arm and get it up nice and high, so you might wanna step down, it's up to you, okay? Just like that, palm up, keep it close to your body. Give me those little pulsing raises. Now don't strain your neck. You can look, down in front of you. Lift through the shoulder. We're working our tricep, but I don't want this weird bobby motion. Lift. Keep that arm as high as you can. We're gonna go with 15 seconds. Here we go. 15, keep it close to your butt. 13, oh my gosh. 11. 5, get that arm up there, you're good. 2, and 1. Oh, yes, that was definitely. Same thing on the side. Give myself a little bit of space here. I felt good with the 8 and the 5. I'm gonna stick with it. Don't be afraid to change, even if it's changing on the other side. Did you have the right weight for yourself on that other side? Ready? Let's do it. Focus on the extension. Squeeze. Squeeze. Keep that elbow up. All right, here is our 12, 11, 10, 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now you can stick with that same weight. You can go down and go up. You know what we're doing. We did it on the other side. We're doing that straight arm burnout, okay? Palm up, straight arm, little teeny lifts. Keep it in close to your body. So we want to do this to failure, right? Felt like I was there last time. 15, 14, 13, 10, fight for height. 8, you can do this without weight if you need to set it down. Oh my gosh. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, that was that. Hip curl. We're gonna do a one-arm seated bicep curl. This is where you start to go heavy and think more along the lines of your max, all right? So let's see, I'm gonna grab a 10 and a 12. I've got a 15 in case, but we're gonna hit some different angles down here. So get a couple weights. You might need to change what you think was gonna work for you. Have a seat. Okay, I'm gonna start with my 12. See how we do. One arm, we're gonna use the inside of our knee to stabilize so that we don't swing. And I wanna do that angled curl. I love the angled curl right now. So get your legs wide enough that you got some space. You're gonna curl kind of out and across, okay? Out, straight out, and so, can we do 12? Let's do it. 12. And 11. So I want you to go with a heavy weight. This isn't your absolute max because we're doing higher repetitions. 9. And 8. We're gonna get to our max here, don't you worry. 7. Oh, it's getting hard. That's what I want. Woo! 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Last one. set it down. All right, we're gonna stick with this same arm. Here's your opportunity to max out. So I'm gonna grab my 15. We're gonna do a hammer curl grip, 10 repetitions, just like that, with as much weight as you can stand for 10 reps. Not many reps, so go heavy. I should have moved this over. It's all right, it'll give us a second to catch our breath, right? Okay, here's your max out with the bicep curl. Let's get ready. Make sure you got space. Ready? Here we go. Up. 10. 8. 7. Oh, it's gonna be a push. 6. 5. Come on, arm. 4. 3. 2. Gotta spot myself. 1. And that was definitely my max. I was on the struggle bus at the end of that. And I lifted such a heavy weight, I made my nose run. Okay. Other side. Same deal. Revisit in your mind the weights you chose. Are you good with what you got? That bicep that we just worked should feel like it is done, okay? All right, let's do this other side. This is that angle, out and in. You ready? Here we go. Out and in. And in, let's give our 12 higher repetitions here. A little bit lighter weight, but not much. 9. 8. 7. And 6. So here's what I'm going to do with times next week before some of you have to leave. Monday and Fridays will be 7 a.m. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday will be 6:30 a.m. for now, okay? 3, I'll post it, don't worry, but in case you don't check. 2, a lot of us are just fed up with social media right now anyways, right? So if you don't check, Monday and Friday, 7. Last one, because selfishly, I want to sleep in a little bit on Monday and Friday. But in the middle of the week, I'm like, let's do this, 6:30. So Monday, Friday, 7 a.m. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 6:30 for this week. And that could still change. It won't change this coming week, but as we progress. Okay, all right. We're maxing out. You ready? Oh. All right, we're doing that hammer position and you're kind of curling up the center. You ready? Let's go up. 10. 9. I had to hold myself a little bit on the other side. Let's see how it goes here. 8. 7. 5. 4. 3. 2. Last one. 1. Yes, sir. That was my max. I hope you guys were there too. We can all just look crazy together. Awesome job. Okay, I think we're getting rid of our chair now. Let me make sure I don't get it out of the way prematurely. Yep, set that chair aside. Before we go down to the ground, I've got some really awesome stuff to show you with our little pulley setup. You don't need an expensive pulley machine to get all the benefits. You can do a setup like this. I'm going to show you a bunch of cool stuff. Before we do, I want to do one final set standing. One of my favorite moves for shoulders and rear delts. We got to do shoulders a little bit still. But we're going to do a cross. Wait, I've got a 5. You might be in the 8 or 10 range, but don't swing, right? We're going to come up and out and down. Up and out I'm gonna do higher repetitions, and once I'm here, you know, I think I can do an 8. I don't want to, but I think I'm able. So I'm gonna take just a second and switch. Watch, as soon as I start going, I'll be like, no, I shouldn't have done 8. No, I can do it. Oh, dang it. Okay, let's go with 12, okay? Don't swing. And here we go. 12, 11, cross that body and up like the one side of a Y. 9, 8, 7, you're gonna feel it in your back and the back of your shoulder, that's what we want. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and 1, nice, all right. Same thing, other side, we're gonna move over here pretty quickly. Let's go, up. Big lift. One of the reasons I want you to go lighter, okay? You maybe could heave a heavier weight above your head, but I want you to make sure you can heave that weight with proper form. So you shouldn't be swinging like this, okay? Body's aligned straight on, lift across and up. That's not to say that you can't lift a heavier weight, but don't do it at the expense of your form, because then you're not working the muscle we're working on anyways. Okay? All right. 12. I know I waited, but this arm got a break. 11. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Last one. And 1. Put it down. We're going to do one final set of that change grip, sideways. I'm going to do it the exact same way I did it to start class. So I'm going to start with my 8. I'll have to go down to 5s. This is the final move we're going to do standing. Then we get to lie down for the rest of class. Palms forward. Here we go. You've already done this with me. This is kind of it for shoulder work today. So I want to get this second quick set in, because the focus today, biceps, triceps, chest, well, we got those as well on Tuesday. I've been super sore in my upper body too. We didn't hit them very heavy, so we're going to today. We've already got a little taste. All right, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1. All right, palms down. I think I can hold on to my 8s for this one. Here we go. Up. And we've got 8 right here. 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now here's where I know I've got to step it down, okay? Palms back. You don't have to step it down with me. You can, okay? Palms back. Ready? Let's go. Big raise. We're gonna go with 8, 7, 6, And 5, 4, 2. Now let's make our way back. You can go up in weight from here if you need to. If your shoulders are feeling totally fried, stick with that lighter weight. We've got 8, 7, 6, and 5. I gotta breathe, I'm not breathing. 4, 3, 2, and then those palms are forward, right here, up. All right. And 7. Then we've got to close the gap in front for 4. Remember at the end of this, you can set your weights down for that if you need to. 4 more. 3, 2. This one was killer. Hold it up. Here we go. 4, 3, 2. Keep those weights forward. Bring them down and up. You can go up in weight if you need. We're almost there. We've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Up here, remember, turn it up, push, push. Keep those elbows as straight down as you can. Tilt your chin down. Here's to 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, that is that. All right, we're coming down to our mat. Make sure you've got some weights around you within arm's length because we're going to be mixing stuff up. But let's start with the tricep extension. You've got your band set up, correct? All that's ready. We talked about that at the beginning of class. We're just going to start with a regular tricep extension. Now we're just on our knees. So basically the same thing we did on the chair. Push you down on the ground, okay? Pick your poison. We're going to do one arm and then the other. Bring that elbow up. Here we go. Straighten, okay? Feel it out. Do you have the weight that you need to do 12? Let's count. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Now, our first use of our pulley system. You've combined your 2 bands. You're locked onto something that's not going to move in front of you. You can do this with just 1 band if you don't have 2. We're going to do a banded tricep extension. Everything is the same. You're just going to hold that band. Okay? You need to scoot as close or as far away from your band setup as you need to. So test. You're going to straighten your arm, just like that. So this is another one of those moves. Less tension, or more tension is not always better. You need to have some range of motion. If your setup is not working for you, do a second set with just the weight, all right? So we're going to be right here. We're going to straighten and straighten. Don't come clear up here, okay? Keep it here. Press out and back, out and back. You get to control how much tension is on that band, and we're going to do 12, okay? You ready? 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Oh my gosh, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, same thing other side. I'm not going to turn because my setup is here. So you guys know the drill. 8s for me, just with the traditional tricep extension. You ready? Let's do this. Get that elbow up. Here we go. Now, I've got a bunch of stuff that we're going to be using this little pulley system for. So I'm going to be rolling all over the place at all different sorts of angles on the ground. So bear with me today. You will probably be doing the same if you're anchored. All right. We are going to go with our 12. Really get that arm nice and straight. Squeeze your tricep. Here we go. 12, 11, 10, and 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. And 1, set your weight down, and we're going with that band, all right? If the band wasn't working for you the first time, just do a second set with your weight. Okay. Oh, the band was killing me last time. Oh, my triceps on fire. Okay, I gotta stop stalling, get set up, here we go. Press, press. I showed you on my front arm last time, so get in a position that you've got the tension you need. And we're going with 12. Oh my gosh, 12 is gonna kill me. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 3, 2, and 1. Oh my goodness. Now, we're gonna do a kneeling up, heavy tricep extension behind us. So you're gonna choose one dumbbell that's super heavy. So I've got my 15. Remember, don't let me slow you down. So if you need heavier than what I've got, get it. Now, you're just gonna grip that weight like so. We're gonna lift it up off our back side and give you some little teeny lifts. If it hurts your knees or your back or anything to be down here on the ground, stand up. You got 20, 19, 18, 17, keep that weight as high as you can. 15, 12, oh my gosh, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ah! All right, set her down. We're going back to biceps. Now I told you I was gonna be like rolling all over the place. Be ready, because it's starting now. We're gonna do a banded one-arm bicep curl. So wherever you're anchored, you're gonna lay this direction from that anchor. If you do not have a setup that's working for you, grab a dumbbell and you can curl at this angle with your dumbbell. So you're gonna scooch, that's a technical term, away from your base so that you can give me an inward bicep curl with a lot of tension. So I gotta scoot a little farther. Farther, farther. All right. My elbows out to the side. You should have quite a bit of tension even in this position. Okay? You're gonna give me a curl. Curl. So this is like a bicep pump burnout. It's awesome, but you gotta get that tension. We're gonna do 15 and 15 should be deadly. Okay? Here we go. 15, 14, 13, and 12. Oh my gosh. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, come on, arm, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Wow, closer. Okay, I told you it's gonna get weird. And then we're gonna take our band across our body, like this, okay? You're gonna have to get close enough, plant your elbow, okay? Give a nice grip. You can even hold it on the inside if you want. It's up to you, okay? Now, we're gonna push open and open. So keep your elbow planted, and you want that rotation. So you're gonna feel it on the outside of your shoulder, your back, your tricep. So you're pushing out and out. Get enough tension that you can really feel this, especially in that rear delt. We're gonna do 10, so you need the tension. So 10 is a push. Here we go. 10, 9, oh my gosh, 8, 7, my arm's stuck. It's not working, I gotta scoot closer. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're gonna help it back. So that arm, this extension move, you should be feeling it all right in here, okay? All right, sorry, but you guys got it, right? So we're gonna do the bicycle on this side first. You can do it with just a weight. This bicep burnout was awesome. And by awesome, I mean horrible. Okay, you ready? So good, right? 15 needs to be unbearable, okay? Here we go. 15, 14, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and now, if you don't have a pulley system that you can hold a weight to do this, you're just gonna simply come to about there. So it's just a little bit of a lift up if you're holding the weight. You're not gonna have as much range of motion, which is okay. Let's see if I can, this one, we're flipping out, okay? Big, strong pull. Outward. Okay, are you ready for your 12? Oh my goodness, yes I am. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and put that guy down. All right, we're gonna do a weighted bicep curl. Lay down as you are. I'm not gonna flip around just because it's gonna take too long for me to move, so pardon the top of my head, but here's what I want. It's the same motion that we did with our pulley, only you're gonna use a heavy weight. So you're gonna be coming up, okay? And be careful of your elbow. You only need to come up to about right here, a little bit wider than 90 degrees, because you'll feel after about here, momentum takes over, okay? Go heavy. Watch that elbow. You don't need to straighten your arm all the way out either, okay? Now, if you are doing your curl in this hammer position and your wrist feels okay, you can come to this open palm position where your palm is facing the ceiling. It's gonna give you a little more range of motion, but it's harder on your wrist. Okay, but give it a try if you feel okay. It's just a little mini bicep pump. We're gonna go with 12, 11, and 10. It's basically like you're sitting there flexing this whole time. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, I'm gonna help it over here. We determined whether or not we could do this palm up grip on the other side. So if you're, okay, little mini curl. Keep that bicep working this whole time. Don't go up so high that your bicep relaxes. Just a little tiny, little burnout. All right. 12. 10. 6. 5. 4. My arm's not our heart for a second. We're gonna kneel. Okay. Most of what we do kneeling, you can do standing if it hurts your knees. But we're gonna do one more set of our bicep palms down. Okay. And I can't remember what weight I used. I think it was an 8. So I'm gonna stick with my 8s for this one. We just do that palms down. Ready? Let's go. Up. So we kind of get that funky angle. That's what we want. We want to work those biceps at all these funky, crazy angles. That's what generates change. I'm going to sit there and mix them in with some of this stuff. All right. We're going to do 12. 12 more repetitions. 12 reps. Make sure you've got weight that's going to challenge you for 12. Here we go. 12. 11. 10. And 9. 8. 7. 5. 4. Woo! 3. 2. And 1. All right, put them down. I've got 2 more super fun tricep moves with our little pulley system. And then I'll show you a few things standing, okay? Now, if we had our traditional pulley system, if all of us have that at home, this is the equivalent of doing those standing tricep extensions. I'm going to show you how to do them here. So if you have a light weight of a 5, a 3 even, slide it through. You can do this without, I'll show you how, but slide with your weights, okay? If you have this set up, give it a try. It's good. Good stuff. Challenging those muscles in a different way. All right, I'm back to like the dead fish, right? I'm like flopping around here on the ground. I'm sorry, it just is what it is today. Okay, so same thing. You're gonna scooch down. We're gonna bring our elbows in close, and you're gonna give me a tricep extension. Clear your head. That, I actually would like you to clear your head of all worry, but that's not what I mean. I want you to turn your head to the side slightly so that band, stretchy band, doesn't smack you in the nose, all right? So give it a few tests. You need enough tension that it's a challenge. You have a few options. If you don't have enough tension, scoot down or slide your weight into just one of your loops, all right? So that's your chance where a little chat to figure out where you need to be so you've got enough tension on that band to challenge you. Remember how I said you need to have your band anchored really good? Please have your band anchored really good. All right, ready? Here we go. Keep those elbows, have something that's stable enough for you. Don't have bands that's working, do it with weight. We are gonna do 15. You need to have all that tension. Many of you are still going. Good job, you should be, okay? Here we go. 15, 14, and 9, 8, 7, 6, you got it, nice job. 5, 4, 3, my triceps are on fire, 2, and 1. All right, option number 2, one arm tricep extension. You can do it with a weight if you're band what we just did, okay? Now, most of us, if you're going to a one-arm tricep extension, you need a little less. Elbows down, straighten, okay? Get in a spot where you have enough tension that this is fire for your tricep. You can angle outward slightly so you have some range of motion. Keep your elbow on the ground. We're gonna do 15. You gotta get yourself there, all right? Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. 1. We're going to take a little rest. We're doing the same thing on the other side. I told you your options, okay? You can do it with your weight in the middle like we already did, or you can do your one arm and one arm, or if your pulley system's not working for you, do traditional tricep extension with weights. All right, this is so good if you can get this set up. All right, I'm gonna scooch forward a little bit. Make sure that I've got enough tension, that this is kicking my butt. Workload that works for you. Don't let your arms snap back, okay? Keep it down, the work is being done when you press down. 11, 10, 9. I got so much good stuff to show you with this pulley system. I don't know if I'm gonna have time. It's all going through my head right now. I'm like, oh, this is so good. It's coming up. Stuff's coming up even now. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, I'm gonna do one more quick burnout set in the center. So you're gonna slide that band or that weight or whatever. If you don't have a weight that works, you can just hold on to your loop band with both hands. And then for this one, remember, you need more tension because you're using both hands. So I gotta wriggle my way clear down here. Oh, my triceps are fried. All right, tricep extension, pinch those elbows in. You ready? Let's go. Ugh. You can straighten your legs if you want. All right, guys. We are gonna go with 15. You need the tension to challenge you. Scoot down if you don't have it. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, and 12, 11, 10, 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Be careful. Don't let that weight go flying through your living room, okay? Rock and roll up to a seated position, and we are gonna change our angle. Let me make sure I'm good on time now. I got too much stuff to show you. What? You guys! What to do? We started at 7, right? It's almost 8. How did that happen? Okay. Dang it. Now I don't know. Let me just say this. We're gonna stand up and end there because I want to end with some heavy stuff. And I might fit on my Instagram page. So you can do a similar bicep set. This is too good, I gotta tell you. If you put your pulley system at your feet, right? So then you do the same setup with your little weight. You can do a bicep curl, right? And you can do the one-arm bicep curl. So give that a try. From a bit behind. If you work for you, just do a standing tricep extension with your weight. So you're gonna hold on however you want down here. Okay, tricep extension, like so. Get yourself, this is our tricep burnout. If you need more tension, pull down lower behind you. You're gonna do 10 and 2. Give me little teeny pulses. Oh my gosh, my arms not working for 10 seconds. Oh, that was that for that arm. Okay, let's hurry and get this other one in. Okay, other side. Same setup. Give me that full tricep extension. Class went by so fast, I cannot believe it. I thought I still probably had like 20 minutes left. I'm like, oh, you've got 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 2, last one. Give me little teeny pulses for 10 seconds. Oh my gosh. 4, 3, 2, and that is that. All right, guys, that's the end of our workout today. I went over a minute. I mean, on a normal week, my arms would be sore. Attention to my arms. So great job this week. It was a killer. But next week, Monday and Friday, I'm gonna see if I can get my arm.